doing? We're doing good. I'm Elizabeth Weicker, your hostess, and we're here at the LA Comedy Cube. Give it up. Yes. We're gonna laugh tonight. We got a special comedian in the house. She has toured all over. She has a trending new podcast called Can I Get Some Ranch? Give it up for Heather Winter!
What's up, everybody? Yeah, it is a podcast about serving, so if you've been a server, you get it. If you haven't, fuck you, it's about you. You know what I mean? Sorry about it. You're terrible. All right. Wow, you guys look good. You look good. Good for you. You guys too. You especially, though. I like you the most. I can look at him. He knows. He knows. Yeah. I know what you guys are thinking right now. I do. I do look like someone that should be confused about their gender and sexuality. It's okay. I get it. I get it. I know I'm straight and I know I'm a woman. I know. I've known that for a while now. But the amount of times that I've like beaten a guy in arm wrestling, you know, or like been mistakenly called sir, right? I'm like, am I supposed to be gay? Like, you know, how do you come out of a closet when you're straight? Like, there's no doors on my closet. I'm out. Like, I'm here. I don't, you know. I think somebody in like the genetics department was like having some fun that day, you know. They're like, hey, come here. No, come here. No, get the fuck over here. Swear to God. Come here. No, it's going to be funny. Swear to God. Swear to God. All right, come here, look. Ready? Are you ready? We're gonna make this girl like she's gonna look like the ideal lesbian. Yeah, built like an ox, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna make her love dick, like so much, like so much. Not enough to have one attached, but like one inside me constantly, you know? Yeah, it's crazy. I know my family thinks I'm gay too, I know they do, you know? They don't talk about it, though, which is the scariest part, you know what I'm saying? Because my family gossips worse than the Real Housewives, you know what I mean? For them not to talk about it, I'm like, they think I'm gay, you know? It's going to be real sad when I walk in with Mike instead of Michaela, you know what I mean? Because I think at this point, they're banking on me to be their token gay family member, you know what I mean? You know, for someone, if they're like, you're being like sexist or homophobic, and they're like, no, I have a gay family member, I can't be. So that's what white people do, you know? They do. Thank you for that. I'm gonna walk in, and they're gonna be like, what is this, a guy? I'm like, yeah, this is my boyfriend. They're like, there was so much softball, though. I don't get it. I just like the sport, you know? All right. Speaking of sports, I'm superstitious. Anybody superstitious? Yeah. She was superstitiously scared to raise her hand. She's like, I don't, can I keep this down? Yeah. If I'm having like a bad day, I'm a superstitious masturbator is what I am, so. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Thank you. If I'm having a bad day or something, you know, out of my favorite pint of Ben & Jerry's, just like rub one out really quick. Listen, I don't know how it works, but it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, my day improves. It does. It does. I got fired from my job recently. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are all like, is this, do we laugh here? Is this, oh, she's unemployed? No, it's okay. It's okay. I went to like a bunch of interviews, a shit ton of interviews, so many. And I only got like 2 like second interviews, so I was like, oh great, here we go. So I went to the first one. It didn't go well. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go to my car. I have like an hour to kill before the next one. You masturbate in your car too? You do too? So, isn't that how we survive LA traffic? Is we're just like, no, you can go. I said fucking merge. I said merge. Right? It's a red light. Listen, if you don't masturbate in traffic, you're doing it wrong. I'm telling you. It saves a lot of anger. I promise. I was parked, though. I wasn't driving. So I was like, and I got into it. I had my legs up. I was going, and I was doing my thing, right? And I was like, and I look up, and I locked eyes with this guy. Right? Yeah. He was homeless, but he was also masturbating, so I felt a connection to him. Right? At that point, you can't look away, right? My motto is we're in it together, we're finishing together, you know what I mean? He even let me finish first, which, ladies, how often does that happen, you know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah. It was nice, thank you. There was a man clapping. He's like, yes! Women finishing! It's rare, but it happens, you know what I mean? It's like seeing an albino out or something. I went into the job interview, though. I got the job. Thank you. A few weeks later, I was getting coffee at the coffee shop down the street. Guess who's making my coffee? Yeah, the fucking homeless guy, you guys. Yes! I told you it worked. Oh, no. He was clean, I think, then. Or robbing the place. I don't really know, but it was cool. It's cool to see him. Oh, my God. Can I have a sip of this? Is it cool? I always feel like it's weird when comics do that, you know? It's like you're just sitting there watching me drink water. It's like some ASMR shit. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. They're like, that's the best part of the show. That was the best. We liked that. I've been single all of quarantine, yeah, right? And then like 10 years before quarantine. Give or take those numbers a little bit. And I started understanding objectophilia. I know, you're like, what the fuck does that mean? You can't Google it right now. You'll Google it later. I know you will, but don't worry, I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Don't worry about it. During quarantine, all I did, I just sat at home and watched TV and played video games, you know what I mean? And some of these video game players, you know, the characters, like they can get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that Arthur from Red Dead Redemption, right? He's got like a southern drawl and he's like sexy and shit. It's like some daddy shit right there. Right? Call of Duty, these guys are all running around trying to defend the hard point. I'm like, I'll defend your hard point. I got it right here. No problem. Grand Theft Auto is great, you know. For me, I have road rage, so I just go on that game and like order a tank. Right? I run over every white BMW I can see on the game. You know what I mean? Because we all know white BMWs. You know what I mean? If you have one, you're a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? Or a Prius. If you have a Prius too, I also hate you. I'm sorry, but I do. I care about the environment, but I do not care about your car. You know what I mean? No, it's good. Sims is good. Anybody know Sims? Yeah, right? Closest to the real relationship I can get at this point. It's cool too, because you can make like your ideal man, you know? And then I make him a little bit fucked up, because I want to hate him. You know what I mean? That's relationships. Don't even get me started on like NBA and all those. Those fucking graphics are so good. I'm like, whew, you know? Who needs porn anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, right? I can't wait for like 5 years down the road when we can like be inside of the video games at that point. Then it won't be weird when I'm masturbating to them because it's like virtual sex. It'll be fine, right? I think so. Thank you. Yeah, I do. I masturbate to video games. I like it. It's dope. That's weird. That's so weird. Has anybody ever done something that they know they shouldn't brag about, but like you're kind of proud of it, you know? Like you finish like a whole pizza yourself, you know what I mean? Or like an 8-ball, you know? That's cocaine if you don't know what I was talking about. Ladies in the back are like, what is... Talking about a pool game? That's weird, okay. I got myself out of a DUI before. Yeah. Thank you. Not in California, though. Don't clap too hard. I'm no superhero, you know what I'm saying? That's right. It's happened in the Midwest. Yeah, a little bit easier there, you know what I mean? I'm from Ohio. Anybody from Ohio? Nobody, right? They're like, is that a state? Are you foreign? What does that mean? Okay. No. I like to describe it as just like over there, you know? If you're from California, you don't know anything past California. That's it, you know what I mean? You're like, Oregon? No, okay, great. In Ohio, we don't do a lot besides drink, you know? We learn how to calculate our blood alcohol level in 8th grade. Yeah. I failed a couple times. Well, what are you gonna do, you know? No, I did. You liked that one, didn't you? He was like, oh, a math joke. It was a good one. All right. I did. I was always the designated drunk driver of my friend group. I know, it's not the best title, but I'm a middle child and a female comedian, so any title for me is like, right? They don't get it. They're all like, oh, okay. Is anybody a middle child here? Anybody? This fucking girl with her hand, she's like, I don't look at me, please don't look at me. That's totally middle child syndrome too. We're like, we want attention, but we also don't want attention. I get it. No, but I did. In Ohio, where I'm from, we would go to this like strip of bars where everybody went, right? Just full of like douchebag guys wearing like Ed Hardy hats and Affliction t-shirts, you know? Yeah. Do you ever notice when they're wearing those Affliction t-shirts, their arms are always up here too for some reason, right? Like they can't put them down. Is there something in the shirt prevents it? Like your arms are not that big. You don't need to leave them up, right? Like put them down. It's okay. It's fine. It's fucking... Imagine getting hit on by that, right? You're like, hey, what's up? How's it going? This girl's like, no. All the girls would wear Forever 21 though, but they're not 21 anymore. There should be a limit to like, you know. And they should also grow with their customer base, I think. I think there should be a Forever 30, a Forever 40, and then when you hit 50s, you just wear muumuus the whole time, right? Because once you get in your 20s, like if you're in your 20s, you wear whatever covers what you need to get in, you know what I mean? Like the bare minimum. Then you hit your 30s and it's just all about comfort, you know what I mean? That's why I can get away with dressing like this, because it's all about... I still pull dick though, so don't worry about it, you know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah, don't get it twisted, all right? Just because I wear tennis shoes doesn't mean I don't get freaky, okay? I do. We would get so fucked up when we would go out though. You know what I mean? Do you ever know, like, we would get fucked up to the point where, like, you have to, like, power walk or else you're hitting the ground. You good? No, I'm good. And, like, for some reason, your hands were always, like, ready to be arrested. You're like, I know. Like, that level, all the time, too. You know what I mean? So fucked up. So we went out one night, got trashed, and we would always go to like the classiest Mexican restaurant after we would get fucked up, right? Taco Bell. You know what's up. I'm from the Midwest. That's like the fanciest we get. We're like, are we having Mexican tonight? We're like, yes. We would though. The one Taco Bell that we had in my town was on like that main strip too, right? Where all the cops wanted to sit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care though. I'm a daredevil. But also something happens to me when I drink, and I think it's amazing. I think it should be embraced more. I'm trying to figure out how to do it sober. Right? It's called big girl confidence. Yeah. That's right. If you've had cellulite, you can clap. There you go. You guys can't though. These 2, 3, 4, 8 of you in the front. If you don't know what cottage cheese looks like on your thighs, do not clap because it is not for you. Fucking skinny bitches. You know what I mean? Like, right? She knows. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, they get everything. It's so annoying. But they don't get this. I can tell you that. They don't get that big girl confidence. And you know what happens when my shit gets to 100? It's like, you better watch the fuck out. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, you know what I mean? Like, I do though, I get this big girl confidence. And also I had a car full of people, so I had to like be responsible a little bit. Nah, I didn't. It was the confidence, it was all the confidence. So we pull out of the Taco Bell and I'm driving and I have the bag and I like reach back, right? Because like they want tacos now, I get it. But I did like one of these because I was drinking and the cop pulled me over. And I was like, everybody in the car is freaking out. Me? No. Everybody's like, dude, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I was like, hey, don't worry about it, I got it. Swear to God, this happened. This is exactly how it happened. Sitting there, this cop walks up, and he's like, do you know why I pulled you over? And I knew. With that sentence right there, I was like, I got him. This cop. I was like, either he gets beat by his wife, or he's like a rookie or something, because I saw it in his eyes. I was like, I got this motherfucker. You know? And I was like, no, I don't know where I had this attitude from. It's that BGC, I'm telling you. That shit does things to me. And he's just like, well, you swerved coming out of Taco Bell. And I was like, yeah, I know I did. They wanted their tacos. And I'm like, in my mind, in my deep, deep, deep mind, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Right? But I kept going. And he's like, well, it smells like booze in here. I go, yeah, I know it does. I just got them from the bar, now we're going home. And gave him like a look like, anything else, sir? Like he was like inconveniencing me for like getting pulled over, you know what I mean? And he's just like, well, I'm gonna go run your stuff. I go, yeah, you go do that. I don't even think I had car insurance, but I was confident as fuck, you know what I mean? Everybody in the car was like, dude, shut the fuck up. I was like, hey, I fucking got this. This cop, swear to God, he didn't even come to my window. He just like flung it in my window. And he's just like, have a good night. And I was like, yeah, you too. All right, we took off. Feels weird for you to clap at that, but thank you. In my mind, I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then I was like, oh. It was white privilege. I didn't know I was using it at the time. It was not intentional. It was not intentional. I swear I didn't know. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't know. But now I use my white privilege for better things now. Right? I give back to the male black community a lot. Yeah. With my vagina is what I mean by that. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Black guys fuck the best. It's science. You know what I mean? It is. It's like I have insecurities. When I take my clothes off, obviously, I'm not like so confident like you are. And I'll take it off and I'll be like, I have rolls. He's like, don't worry about it, baby. I got a stick of butter. Let's slap that shit on. I'll lick it right off. I'm like, good to go. Right? Hispanic guys, you guys are good. You're just so fertile. You know what I mean? You like swipe a Mexican's arm and you have 7 kids. You don't know where they came from, but they're yours. Right? White boys, though. Oh, my white boys. You guys fuck the worst. They do. They all fuck you like Christian Bale on American Psycho. They're just like... Oh, yeah. guys, that's my time. Thank you so much. I'm another winner.
This has been a Funny Media Group production.